Hey guys, it's MarshmallowGirl, and welcome to Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. Okay. Your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend that you put aside an hour and a half to complete Home in a single setting. So I'll probably end up breaking this into about 3 parts. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Okay. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Oh, those are my eyes opening. There was something by my feet. A flashlight? Oh, I clicked to move around. Oh, okay. That first page you saw was the only page, so I have no instructions on how any of this works. How do I... Okay. That house. Where was I? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I don't know. Check his ID, man. Loot his body. I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. Okay. Alright, I guess that's all I can say to him. Well, I don't like this thing. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, that was a staircase. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. Did I hurt my leg, I wonder? All I could recall was coming home and seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs and try to find a way out. You don't know if you hurt your leg? If you walk and it hurts, then you've hurt your leg somehow. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Do I set it free? Sure. Maybe it'll be my friend in the future. It'll help me out. Or delete me. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they still in the shed? I found a picture of a couple. It looked like they'd moved a lot. Oh, like it looked like it'd been moved a lot, which seemed like there'd be a switch behind it. Yes? Sorry, Annabelle's in front of my screen again. Stop it. It pressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Well, hopefully that was the right move. Something must have opened somewhere. Oh. It's into the hallway. Whoa. Sorry, I'm still getting used to these controls. I have to press and hold the left mouse button in the direction I want to go. And I can press up and it'll shine the flashlight up, but it's really weird. Because then I still have to press the mouse or press space if I want to inspect something. It looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Having sleepwalking again? Was that how I got into the house? I don't know, but it was muddy. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find some other way out. Oh, okay. I might explain why you, that muddy, tool, not looking too, kosher now. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Every surface had been thoroughly wiped, and nothing seemed out of place. Well, that's weird. Wait. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. Okay, I'm assuming that'll be a hint for the future. Something about treetops. Huh. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Oh, like, there was a switch in the wall. It appeared to have been unlocked. It appeared to have unlocked the door. Oh, cool. Not sure if I'm glad. The box looks heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must move it right. Yeah. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Well, yeah. My leg hurt like hell as I climbed down the ladder. The tunnel below was even darker and smaller. It wasn't getting any, darker, and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there. I had to find my way home. Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind. A lot of traffic. That's good. It was an old map of the town. Places all over were marked. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even a small forest near our neighborhood. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were about murders in the town over the last few years. Wait. There were photos. Photos of our house. What was this about? Maybe I should have looked around more and tried to find some kind of information. A work table. Covered in paper, dirt, and a handgun? I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Yeah, you're gonna take it. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Well, you're in a potentially life or death situation. Why would you not take the gun? Oh, I guess we're going further down. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? I would love to also not believe what I'm saying. The desk looked old and was caked in grime. On it was a stack of old, faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out and illegible. Notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few of the letters. Okay. None of it made any sense to me. I agree. So clearly it's nothing because I don't understand. There looked to be bones half dug into the ground. Their remains looked old. Who put them here? My mom. Oh, that was it? That's another letter down. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warning. Oh, there's another one. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. I guess we'll go down this one. Some kind of old boxes. They looked like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? Sounds like you got a stalker, my guy. I don't like this noise. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be a bat? I remember noticing a broken ladder. I had to be careful. Okay, so let's just not go down the broken ladder. That was an easy enough problem to solve. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Excuse you? I got no comment on that? Okay. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it somewhere around here. Okay. I just saw the hook light up again, so I wasn't sure if I was supposed to actually do anything. The rope I found would have let me not climb down the broken ladder safely. Do I climb down? Sure. I could hear a faint hum. There's a smell before it started to get worse. bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. The message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to cave in. Well, I clearly don't care. Ooh, that's loud. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed heavy against the door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell, it had already been used. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed like a familiar weight there. Okay. Am I keeping these tunnels? There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. I could hear a faint trickling sound, like water. What was that? I mean, probably water. A kitchen knife, covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? I slipped the knife into my boot, since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? I don't know, but I'd like to be as incriminating as possible. I want to guarantee when the cops find me, they know I... Oh, Jesus Christ. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew that I couldn't climb down. Maybe I could find a better way. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay, that was weird. It wasn't letting me leave. Ow! Oh, and I can't. Okay, I have to go. I guess they kind of expected the smart person to try to exit first, but I thought, nah, let's keep going. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Oh, this one's not locked. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Why not? What could go wrong? Wasn't sure, but I thought this was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Well, I have a gun and a knife, so I'm pretty well set if I have to fight somebody. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its water flow. Yep. I want to make sure the whole town doesn't have any water here. Yes, I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn every single valve I find. Okay. I hope that was effective at doing something. I mean, I'm sure there was like a piece of paper or something that was supposed to tell me which valves I needed to turn off, but I didn't see it, so... And that loud noise scared me, so I didn't stick around. I just left. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. Dang it. Oops. Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take it? Yes. Wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyway. Look, it's free. I'm not saying no to free. There was similar dirt on my own shoes. Oh! An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there? But it was so high up, there must have been Sore landing. Oh, okay. So clearly this is indicating that I was the one who jumped through there. Didn't want to go back to those tunnels. Seemed better to press on. I forgot I could look up. So do I just have to guess at which door was locked? Okay. I mean, do I just have to guess at which though it says, see, I can see handprints from the previous user, probably from whoever worked here in the sewers. Oh wait. Oh. I was hoping it would tell me like which ones they pressed, and that would be like an indication of, hey, you need to press these ones. Alright, since those have numbers in front of them, maybe the exit has numbers in front of it? Or the valve I need to... Oop, come on. Oh. I was hoping there'd be a number here that might indicate what I needed to... Let's stab it to death. Just stab the water. Because I don't want to have to play a guessing game. That doesn't sound like fun. Maybe I missed something. I don't remember coming across a TV, though. Loop 2. Three and 4 through here. But that's it. I was hoping the sound might be the indicator. Of which pipes need to be turned off, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. Well, what? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Why am I on my desktop? No. What? What is happening? Where'd my game go? I can still hear it. It still says it's running. What? Where's my game? My game just left. I can still hear it, but I can't play it. What? Okay. If I hit stop and I reopen the game, is it going to start me from the beginning again? Okay, it says all unsaved progress. Oh wait, what if I click this? It's already launched. Just bring my game. Oh, thank God. Okay. I don't know how I did that. I don't want to do that again. I mean, I must have missed something, right? There's got to be another, like, path I can take. I do not want to keep digging through this mess. I don't care what you want. Dig more. Okay. Oops. Yeah, okay. My leg ached just thinking about it. I don't care if you don't want to go back. Press on. How am I going to press on? I don't know how to get out of here. I'm stuck. I'm clearly doing something wrong, but I don't know what that something is. I don't know which pipes I'm supposed to turn and which ones I'm not supposed to turn. Okay. If I was still active, did I turn it again? Yes. Oh. It is a noise thing. Okay. Thank God. Okay, so it is just a noise thing. I just gotta keep turning. Maybe that one needs a fourth one. Yeah. So, I was looking at these golden parts. Oh! Oh! Okay, I see now. Okay. So, on these little diagrams, the golden parts are marked, and that's how you know if it's on or off, apparently. So those are off. Okay. I was just listening for the sound. Let's go see what one has to offer then. Okay, and one was already off. Okay, cool. So that should be empty now, so I should be able to go through. I don't know, my goal is to escape. I don't think going, 6 stories underground is really going to be all that helpful. Looked like the water drained out of that grate from the wall. There's a small metal key floating in the shallow pool. Do I take it? Yes. Why are you not working? Yes. Take the key. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped, I had no idea what it might open. I don't understand why it's just not wanting to work. Okay. That's very frustrating. Don't do that. Oh, maybe that unlocks the rancid smelling door upstairs. Safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? See, no problem that time. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Well, I guess I'm going back upstairs. Damn it! No! No! If I click just slightly too far to the left, it kicks me out of the game. I guess it minimizes the game. I don't like that. Because there's no way to save. And I don't want to have to... Is that a security camera? I don't have to start all over again. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Yeah, see? Found another dead body, a stew worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. By me. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Yeah. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgusting... Oh, as I found with... I thought about the key I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the key from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. Well, he'd been stabbed in the face. I don't think you have to worry about that. People who've been stabbed in the face typically aren't all that mobile. There was a hint of fresh air. I must have been near an exit, but I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do? And what was on that videotape I found? Who cares? Let's get the hell out of here. Must have been the other end of the ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past the flooded room with this. I gotta get home to Rachel. I made my way up the ladder as best I could with my leg. Would I really need that knife or gun before the end? I wondered what was on that VHF test I found, or what was in the locked room. Should I have gone back to check? Nope. My head was buzzing with questions, and tired thoughts as I ascended the ladder. Suddenly, I lifted the heavy lid above me. I could smell fresh, old pine trees. Hell yeah! No, I don't want to go back down. Mystery be damned, I want to go home to my wife. An old ladder leading to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Sure. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Guess I'm going up the ladder. Why? I don't know. More bats, apparently. That's why. So my messed up leg, climbing all these ladders just seems like a really good idea. Oh, that looks dangerous. That blood's not of note? A patch of smeared dirt in the grass. There was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yeah. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit cards and driver's license at least. You don't think it's weird that you're... doesn't strike you as odd that your wallet's just in a pile of gunk on top of a water tower? From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through here before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Oh, time to go commit another murder, I guess. No witnesses. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit. I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit, and the night air had become strangely chilly. Oh, okay. It's a house? The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffering the decrepit structure. I'm sorry, I am struggling to read. There was an old ticket booth that smelled of dust and disuse. Inside was littered with notes and old papers. I saw some faded old ticket receipts and some notes that looked a bit newer. They were scribbled with a ballpoint pen. I hadn't seen anything like that, though, but it seemed like misplaced amongst the older records and legends. Okay. Through to the door we go. Oh, it's water dripping. The old train route map was still held in the glass, and was better preserved than some of the other parts of this old station. As I studied it, I recalled the makeshift map that hung in the dark tunnels I had explored. It had marked some of the areas around here. Well, I mean, that makes sense. If you're gonna go around killing people, you're gonna want to know where you're going. Where am I going? An old train was ripped open. Hanging from the shed was from a shred of metal, as well as a broken fence, and this dark-stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell, I could see a few faint impacts like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was someone shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I had found, as I thought. I'm Jesse James. Oh. Did I even need to come in here? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just could have walked right past this. Nope. Okay. Well. I must have missed something out there then, right? Maybe I can go further to the side and I just didn't realize? I mean, otherwise I kind of have to go back to the sewer station. No, I have to go back. Okay. Huh. How very bizarre. I'll double check and make sure there's nothing over this way. I'm pretty sure that ticket booth was the only thing over here, right? Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to do a little jig. I want you to go out this door. I mean, I guess I just have to go backwards then. There's not really another option. Ooh. Oh. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map that I'd seen. Whoever was poking around those tunnels underneath the man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walk paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too far faded to see clearly. Oh, apparently that's a walking path. Trampled into the dirt was in glass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still visible or usable, but it was mine. Well, yeah, it's my card. I'm taking it back. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I can find my driver's license too. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Probably not. What? No. Stop doing that to me. There were some personal effects shoved in the back of the rock. Wait, was there a notebook there too? Did I read it? Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after page of worn page of lists of names. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, and Rachel. Okay, that was what was on the list before. Rachel. Her name was the last on the list. It had a mark behind it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, Rose had also been crossed out, but their marks looked older and more faded. Oh, seems pretty obvious I'm a serial killer. Time to go turn myself in. No, 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 no. Don't go? Oh. Screw you, graffiti. I do what I want. The grimy sink had a small patch that looked almost clean. Musty wooden plank propped up against the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yep. Wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. You don't have to know why. I know why. Just let that be good enough for you. Nope. Okay. Nope. Can't go over there. Okay. I think I came out of the left one, so I went into the right. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm very easily lost. I have no sense of direction. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. There must have been the exit to the woods on the other side. Cool. I'd finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I'd never wanted to return there. Cool. I don't want evidence of my crimes. The close, damp air of that forest clung to me like a cloak as I pressed through the gate. I was somewhat relieved to see a bit more light on the path ahead. It was as if the trees were finally letting me through, giving me a way out. The notebook I discovered didn't seem useful, but since I read it, I couldn't put it out of my mind. What did all of it mean? Doesn't matter. We're leaving. It sounds like a truck is running nearby, too. Oh, now it's gone. Oh, it's back. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I'd worked as a machinist for all these years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear the faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Nope. There's rustling behind me. I ain't going over there. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. The door was locked, shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign that was pasted on the front of the door said, "Closed for parts." Closed for repairs. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off the parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and the cobwebs had collected in the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked, because of course it was. It needed to be connected to the power box. Cool. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotten. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Damn it! Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive, despite the setback. I didn't think I could say the same about me. Is that why you murdered Rachel? Oh, power switch. Power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Yeah. Do I need to push it again? The power panel still wasn't working. Did I try again? Yes. Oh yeah. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There's a photo woman taped to the inside, but it seemed scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Yeah. And if it doesn't work the first time, I'm going to switch it again. Nope, that one's good. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the side. Well, I don't have a rusty card, so... I feel like I shouldn't need a flashlight if the power is working, right? Like, I feel like the light should be on. But I'm no electrician, so what do I know? Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here. And then I'll just, because I can't save, so I'll just pick up the next episode right here. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.